Yo, we are online once again. Let's see if we see. No, that is still bugged. We hop in. No. Why are they online? No game server is currently available to join. Why? We don't have the mute button available. So what do we see when we check status? They say all are green. Took a while. Let's see. Okay. Maybe it looks like as if the release just dropped a few moments ago. The Alien Week has started, and maybe we will have a check meanwhile what that actually means. Star Citizen Alien Week. And we switch to the desktop. Here we are. Alien Week 2025. No, 2026 we have. Let's see, robotspaceindustries.com. Here we go. Alien Week 2024. Up until now, I mean, we are since 2 years in the verse, and we completely missed the Alien Weeks because we are not really interested in the aliens ships. There would be some, we had a check on some, and we agreed on that we don't have a use when it comes to alien ships. But this may change. The extraterrestrial extravaganza, humanity's appreciation for all of its alien allies, whether Banu, Xi'an or Tavarin, continues to foster collaboration and celebration around the verse. Since first contact, microphone is still level. Since first contact over half of a millennia ago, our shared kinship have only grown stronger. Join the festivities as we give thanks to our pan-galactic peers. Proudly don new paints, discover Gatak's newest ships, silence the Vandu threat in Arena Commander, and pay homage to to all things alien with our own artistic creation, okay? Alien aesthetics, new paints. This is something that we can say. The paints for the alien ships are the most beautiful paints there are in the verse. They did really a great job on that. Unfortunately, the game engine doesn't support that paint that great, so the paint only looks great when it comes to the JPEGs on the website, but in the game it doesn't look that great like it does on the pictures on the store. But yet they are the most beautiful. Welcome to Railen, to Tulio and Stinger to the Alien Week Paint Club. Grab a new Insularis paint for those 3 ships or returning paints for other extraterrestrial vehicles to add some overworldly pizzas to your ship and fly the flag. Oh wait, we need to record as well. Oh, unfortunately, we missed the first part on the recordings, but we will continue. The Alien Artistry Community contest, a cool costume, maybe a striking sculpture. How about the beautiful bake, whatever that is? Immortalize your favorite alien culture, design, story, or anything else with arts and crafts for the chance to win a cutting-edge Xi'an vessel. Learn more. Alien Armada limited Arena Commander rewards for the toughest fighters who can stand their ground over 25 intense rounds of Vandal bombardment. A rare opportunity awaits. Take on the swarm and emerge victorious with the right to pledge for the Isperia Glaive. This one? We have absolutely no use for this ship. And when we win this sort of No, the right to pledge, yeah, the privilege. Okay. The privilege to spend more money on. Okay, we kind of comprehend, because when it comes to the F7A, that would be a thing that is to strive for, and that is also rare to acquire. And yet, if you are privileged to acquire the F7A, you probably still would need to spend money unless you get it from the executive hangar. And this is the ship value, they say, 350. Yeah, you got the privilege to spend 350 for that particular ship if you stand ground 24 rounds. Let's see, can we upgrade to? Of course not. We didn't stand the ground. Okay, never mind. It's interesting, at least. Then the Tilui. Transcend the ordinary, elevate. The Railen, a different way to haul, rise up. So when we look at these, they have the same form factor like the Apollo and the Hermes, but they are different ships. And therefore different paints, yeah. Makes more money if you can sell different paints. Featured offers new to Star Citizen. Begin your adventures with the Sulan, this starter ship. This is the ship that we had tried out. We can say, okay, it is an alien ship because it's really completely something different. But you have to take off and land vertically. So you look to the roof if you land into the hangar, so you don't see where you're actually going to. And this is the main reason why we don't like alien ships. They look nice, they look fancy, they sound fancy, but it's not practical, and we are more like the practical. The Stinger is too expensive for what it is, and we do not do. The Warbond edition for the Merchantman, this is interesting. You can upgrade now. We already pledged for the Merchantman, but what we see here is this is old concept pictures. So don't get fooled by the pictures. And here we see the paints. Insularis is this darkish. Can we tap? Yeah, we can tap. Darkish, blackish, something like that. Railen, $14 for the Railen, $14 for the Stinger. They are all around the 14 mark. Let's say 15. Yeah, they look black, but they aren't. Okay. Here more, the older ships. And here you see, here you have a glimpse on the beautiful paints as a JPEG on the web store. But they, oh, look at those, the harmony. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. For the whole lineup, Wanderer paints is the bluish, purplish. They look nice. Yeah, they do look nice. All right, so then so far to what they offer here. Then when we go home, we start at the top, we go about, and then we start here. So this is the website we already looked into. The Tulu is stellar and strange. Float, spin, and wind through the powerfully unique product. You will see we are back in the verse. Zero gravity. Walk on walls of alien rock, where up is down and down is wherever you need to go. Xian. Okay, so the Railen. This is the name of the ship, and the manufacturer is Xian. Technology creates calm and amid combat. Combat, letting you drift through the Tulu's hangar quickly, effortlessly, and with never before seen style. Yeah, that is the reason why we are into the Railen. Not this one, but the Railen. And what we do not like is this snobby stuff. Yeah, we are not into space combat. That's why we have absolutely no use for a carrier ship like the Tulu. weightless carrier transport. But the design itself, the idea itself is actually tempting. And that is, I mean, beautiful, yeah. But these are just pictures. So far, so good. Next one. We don't see a difference here from the pictures we had seen from the Railen to the Tiulu. No difference here. And here we can factory standard. Here the black paint, Agapanthia, looks nice. Yeah, we prefer reddish in general, but the blackish since the ironclad. Deceive, this is also looking good. Looks nice. Yeah, this is what we say. The paints of the alien ships looks nice. This looks like the default paint. This one is the concierge paint, and this one is the darkish but not blackish. Yeah, so we will go for this one. It is almost squared. Yeah, this one, the Tiulu, still has 96, which is probably a little bit more a little bit more than the hammerhead and the other shark. From the guns, 2 size 4 manned and 2 size 3 remote. It has tractor beam remote turrets, pilot's weapon. The pilot has the, is that additional? Yeah, additional. 4 size 4. Looks great. Chairman's Club offers, this is what we said, the concierge paint. Because we are concierge, that's why it is listed here for us, VIP. And we can go through here. No, we didn't want to leave. Yeah, this website is poor, super slow. Okay, we could upgrade now. These are the paints. They are the same paints for this ship, but these paints are not applicable to the Railen. Yeah, makes more money. And this one costs even more. This is for 1730, which is the Railen for 14. Okay, let's see. Upgrade. Can we upgrade? We can upgrade from... What can we upgrade from? None of the ships we want to upgrade. But seeing the Aurora Mark II, this is a giveaway, by the way. Use our referral code to register your free RSI account. And during a free fly event, you can fly for free, no spending money at all. And if you win the Aurora Mark II, which we have here, you will actually get the game package. So you do not need to spend even for the game package and fly completely free. The goal is to have 100 subscribers at the end of the Foundation Festival, which is somewhere in July. So hit the like button and subscribe and comment Aurora down below so that we know that you are in. We will do a riddle later on which follows the same pattern. Yeah, like and subscribe, of course, all the shilling stuff. And then you can win. Yeah, you have the chance to win the Aurora Mark II, which is actually a decent starter ship. Yeah, better than the Aurora Mark I. Yeah, so far so good. Then the Railen, the actual ship we are in for. The Railen default paint looks like this. Spanning species. Human operable yet distinctly alien. The Railen bursts into long-haul transport with agility, vertical design, and remarkable graph-lab employment. Gatak brings Xiantech. It's a Gatak is the manufacturer, and the race, the alien race, is Xiang. Tech and its millennia-rich experience to the UEE, honoring the unity between two disparate spacefaring civilizations. for new aliens, new innovation, and new experiences. Okay, that is what we are keen on. Extraordinary alien advancement, the practical peculiarity of Xi'an technology becomes a part of the everyday hustle aboard the Railen. Its unmistakable unfolding silhouette hints at its unique inner workings, from graph left traversal into and throughout the vessel to powerful Xi'an thrusters that give this medium hauler surprisingly agility. Explosive defensive measures, though typically peaceful, the Xi'an are always prepared. Missiles, turrets, and pilot guns protect the haulers' interests wherever they roam. Dispatch the thieves to stay in control like a well-oiled Xi'an machine. Oh, they use oil, so that means they are not that alien. Expensive fortified cargo, true to guard attack design, the best of two worlds combined to give haulers the quick accessibility of tractor beam loaded external cargo with the protection of cocooned internal storage. Deployable Xi'an armor safeguards your 640 SUs from the treacherous trials of long-haul transport. This is how it looks like. They only provide 2 pictures, which is interesting, but it really looks alien-like, and it looks like a large ship. We will see. Factory standard. Here again, the white paint, the default paint, the black paint we are looking into. The green one absolutely don't like. The concierge paint and the darkish. Black with teal and patina metal finish. Black with dark gold, black and gold. Chairman's Club offers, as you can see here, the same. The Railen with that one. Hello? Who is talking? Somewhere is audio coming from.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Lieutenant?
Somewhere, all of a sudden, just audio plays. We need to close window. Sorry. Is someone talking here? Interesting. Yeah. Can we tap? No, we cannot tap. Offers the Railen 389. That is an increase of from 225. An increase of 164 IRL. Yeah. But this is the Warbond edition. For the other one, 433, that is an increase of 200, double the price, and then you can do pledge. You can buy the duo hauler, but we don't. Okay, the paint pack. All right, and this is the challenge. From the prices, you get the GetTag Tulu. Okay, this is awesome to get the lifetime. For the first prize, second prize, the Railen LTI with the paint, and the third is the Santuaquai. If you're into it, go for it. We aren't, but we are here primarily for the Railen itself. Yeah, we want to have a look into the Railen. And we are here at Everest. We need to go down to Lorville. Yeah, hangar is ready, nice.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Your Vietnamese visitor.
Our shuttle, the Aurora, our starter ship, the Aurora Mark 1. Let's go down to Lowville. Hurry, 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 hurry. What is performance? As usual, not great, but also not bad. Around 40 frames with 23 milliseconds. And you see how many times we used the ship as a shuttle. Never crashed. Hydrogen. Why don't we have any fuel? Did we forget to turn off the engine last time? Yeah, the Aurora Mark 1 is actually not that bad when it just comes to shuttle around. It is small, lightweight, and kind of fast. I mean, there are ships faster, definitely. It is so fast that we can black out. It goes really relatively quick, over 500 meters per second. If you need to have a ship that goes fast, easy peasy, then this one would be. But there are other ships like the Mustang, yeah, imagine, the CO Mustang, less than a minute claim time, if that is even an issue nowadays with insurance scam. Okay, we should get a large hangar. Yeah, so everything is set up for joystick flying, and we fly with mouse and keyboard. Doesn't make it easier, but at least we made it alive. And we also got our so-called personal hangar back. It was away for approximately 2 weeks. Now everything is back. Everything is back. Even this one. Let's see if that fits into the Railen. Alright. So then, have a check. Do we see the Railen? And we see it. Big moment, delivery. Then first things first. We need to Why don't we see? Oh my god. Get out. What do we need to do? Do we need to undress ourselves? Whoa, even worse. What do we need to do? Let's see if it works better in the pilot seat. Can we even get into the pilot seat? What happened here? No! We just want the fucking Railen! Yeah, however, doesn't really matter. So then now still looks bad, but at least we can. So we go here, get tag Railen. We see both paints, that is great. We have a thing built in. We got the ball on, yeah, never heard before. The ball on quantum drive. Missiles, we got, is that size 1? Yeah, we got plenty of size 1s. We need to get rid of those because you cannot insure, and once you claim, you will lose it anyways. So we do them a favor and remove them, so that they need to clean up. We just keep it in our inventory. And if we have the urge to use them, we will equip them. Oh, here we got size 2 ones. Here we got size 4's Rhino. Size 4 times size 4. 6 times size 4, 8 times. Yeah, we see only size 4 guns here. That is interesting. The website, oh, here we got a size 2 one. No, this is the missile rack. This is interesting. The website says there is also size 3, but we only saw size 4 so far. And here is interesting, we could unequip 2 tractors. Surveillance, item dashboard empty, we have nothing. So what do? We apply the white paint, save, exit.
Welcome to the ASOP.
And when we look at the insurance, $13,000. Let's make a print screen here. We haven't figured out what is the cost driver, the driver of the costs. Is it the amount of items or is it the items? Doesn't really matter. We click on ensure, confirm. Got the tick. Big moment. Big moment. Yeah, you may ask yourselves, or you may ask us, how much money did we spend on that particular ship? And yes, it doesn't matter what number we name here now. We are part of the problem why Star Citizen is that fucked up as it is. We spent 118 IRL money we had to put into Star Citizen to get the Railen. We chose an upgrade path. We also liquidated assets that we had, patch bundles and so on, that we don't need. Yeah, we don't need a lot of stuff. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Awesome. Oi! Awesome. Look at that. Is that a large ship? That is definitely a large ship. It's considered to be a medium freighter, but this is a large ship. And just seeing it from here, it looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get a little bit closer. So these feet here, they ain't touching nothing. They're hovering. Based on the physics we know here on Earth, this shouldn't be possible. The way, oh, this is a tractor beam. The way, the form factor, and where, even if that would be a physical connection, if that would be a physical connection, this ship should probably have a big fat heavyweight center point. Yeah, look at the front leg. It looks beautiful. And here, we don't see everything from the perspective, but there are just parts floating. These are all not connected. Okay. Yeah, size 4, obviously. Manned turret left and right, plus these 4 pilot controls. So let's find the entrance. Should be somewhere here. There's an airlock. At the very top. Airlock. And there's another one in front. Yeah, 2 airlocks. Interesting. So we had seen an elevator hint somewhere. Was it? Where's the button? Come on, show yourself. Do we need to look? Maybe it's also a floating button. Damn. Failing at the beginning. So which is the entrance? Is this the entrance? Probably not. That is some sort of an engine. We don't see anything that is just on one side and not on the other side. Oh damn. Yeah, they maybe laugh at us. Is that a system message? No. A copy paste out of something. Damn, can anybody, even in the chat, is there someone who knows how to get into the Railen? Let us know, please. Okay, now persistent universe is degraded again. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. It is alpha. It has to be decaying. Railen entrance. We are trying to find out. Front entrance ideas on pin. Oh, railing. Entrance or elevator of the Railen. Yeah, they are super busy. Sometimes it feels like as if people know us, and every time when we comment or chat in the global, they completely ignore us. Basic questions will not be answered. Yeah, why not? While waiting, we can lower the ship and see the other paint. It's one of the landing feet nomad. Okay. Yeah, this one. No. There, elevator. That is what we meant. Yeah, front right. Now I see the hint. Yeah, that wasn't there before. Yeah, now we completely missed the magic. Send elevator. Alright, so then pressing the button. Hey, open up. The sound. Yeah, looks awesome. Really looks awesome, but the time it takes. Is that the mag plate? Yeah, we can walk without anything. As if it breathes. It also has some sort of a crappy look. But also the front legs kind of reminds us of these alien creatures from the Riddick a little bit. Okay, now we are here on the platform. There's another button. So this is the second thing we don't like. We need to call a button to get the elevator. Okay, any other elevator ship also has that. A second button you need to press to get. What we don't like is we don't see the hint. Or anything. But interestingly, what did it do? It's just silence. Is it just us, or did the button move from left to right? What happens when we press this one? It just opens up. That is fancy. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a great outlook from here. But it looks nice, okay. And the other button would be probably again go down. Yeah, we cannot read Xian, but we would say this looks like open. Okay, so do we see the same sign all over again? Open. This one does look different. Does it? Not really. Awesome. So what happens when we press and stand here? No, maybe. It says just open. Maybe this is just open. Did that change? No. Let's see what happens. We stand here. Okay, nothing much. Ooh, they have a fire extinguishers. Very alien-like. So these are escape pods. Open, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. We have nothing on us. The sound. The weapon rack. 4 items here. 2 items here. Maybe it just says button. Maybe it just says button. Everything is hovering. Everything is floating. Okay. Then opposite side. Same thing again. We would say for 2 people, 4 people. Did we see anything about what is the crew size of this ship? No, we haven't, but we haven't really checked because we don't really care. 1 up to 4, they say. Okay, then we go. Okay, we just thought we can walk up here. It sounds like. Oh, we can walk up here. Sounds like water. So we are bottom floor, middle floor, top floor. Doesn't do anything. Whoa, that was fast. How many floors? Is there another one? Woo! What happened? Okay, go from. Yeah, we need to press. It's not just hovering. Would be also cool just hovering the mouse over the button and it just goes there. Alright, so this looks like habitation floor. We got the horizon. Butterflies. Very alien-like. This looks cool. Water effect, somewhat. It's fake water effect. Yeah, it is fake water. It's not real water. But that would imply that the Xi'an people also know what water is. What is this? This looks like component rack something. No button here. Opposite side, get tag. Toilet. What's this? Yeah, this looks like a pissoir. Okay, not squared, but also not. Hope we don't need to shit. Playing hide and seek. We can't even sit down. Alright, toilet 1. When you come up the elevator to the left, is this toilet 2? Come on, open. Open. Yeah, second toilet. Okay. Okay. Symmetric, but not. Oh. This is the table. The first table we just can walk on. Ah, it is because of the chairs. Can we sit here? We can. I mean, look at the hall. The roof is pretty tall. And that in a ship. Definitely not claustrophobic. What else do we have? No place here. What is this? Looks like a bench, but no sitting here. And there's a window. Is this the front? When we go back to the rear, what do we see here? Ooh, oh, wow. This is the personal area. Okay. Where? No, no, this is the turret. Ooh, eye cancer. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. Power? No, that was the exit. Yeah, wow. That is really alien. This is really alien. So this is not the personal area where we can go sleep or whatnot. Let's see how that looks like. One, visually, audio, it is definitely eye-catching. Power on. Okay, now it starts to move. Gimbal mode. Does it shoot? No. Okay, this is interesting, definitely. Power on, switch gyro mode, switch fire mode. Increase sensitivity. Yeah, for whatever reason it doesn't work, but we don't really need that anyways. But this might be also something new, yeah, a bug, a feature. That the turrets don't work. Why not? And then where are we here? Opposite side should be the other turret. And it is with a little window. That is awesome. And then we go to this door. Ah, this is the gammas. Yeah, 2 doors to get into the gammas. That is awesome. And each of them no. Do they have storage? Oh look, this is the master bed. Ooh, light. Wow. Daytime. Sleep time. Orangey. Wow. This is... What, the whole room? It is for the whole room. I can control from my bed the whole room. Awesome. Can I control the whole room from the other bed? Yes. Kinda. I see here changes. Yeah, blue. No, it is just this cabin. Yeah, and this sensory, look at that. You don't need to go close to the door and it starts to open. This is something what Drake should do. Yeah. But it would be interesting. Do we have inventory here? 1 mega. Yeah, 3 times 1 mega is basically 1 SU. And here also. So 4 SUs internal storage next to the beds. That is great. Look at that. Even the whole lighting controlled from my bed. Wow. Go upstairs. Okay, top floor. We see lots of... So which one is front? This looks like rear. No, this is the pilot seat. Pilot area. This will be... Wow, look at this animation. When we see this, we actually cannot wait until the Baru Merchant Man. Components, engineering... In this ship, we don't even need to lock all doors open because they actually work properly. You do not need to get close. You do not need to press any button beside the elevator and the engineerings, of course. But everything just works. Everything just works. This one probably not. This one would be the trickiest. Radio off fuses. Come on. Looks like as if the Xiang are most likely right-handed. They press the button with the right hand and the components opens. Awesome. Then this is the rear area. Escape pods. More weapon racks. Oh, this is awesome. So we basically have... We could maximize and say a crew of 4 in shifts. No, a crew of 8 in shifts. So 4 guns up here, 4 guns down, 4 beds, and when we switch shifts, we can basically continue whatever we are doing. And this is the airlock at the rear end. Would be interesting if we can dock. See, you do not need to press any button. Wait until it's closed. Then we walk normal. Okay, a little delay, but it just opens up. And this is the pilot area, which also recognizes that we are here. That's why the light is coming in. We see a button here. We have more components. We see a button here. More components. And the question is, do we need to walk up here to get into? Yes. Enter tractor beam operation seat, pilot seat, co-pilot seat. Tractor beam we don't need to check now. It just looks amazing. We have a hail button. No, it's just a placeholder, unfortunately. Sometimes stations do not respond properly, and if you can hail from here, that would be awesome. Not to get into F11 or any other Moby glass. So what is this? Light gravitation. Gear. Target status, okay. Then we have cargo deploy. Quantum is just a placeholder. So let's deploy cargo. Let's see what happens. Okay, it reveals the cargo pods. It looks awesome. Is it necessary? It looks awesome. Right side flight ready, engine on, weapons shield, the usual stuff, MFD. Ui! Yeah, it looks a little bit different than other ships. Co-pilot can fly. We have gravity compensation off. Yeah. VTOL on. VTOL off. VTOL on. VTOL off. We don't see any visual. VTOL on. It doesn't feel like as if VTOL on and off has an impact on taking off. No. Okay. Oh, look at that. What do we see down here? We see the dining table. The visual. Whoa! If you are super hungry, if you are super hungry, you can just jump down. This is a fast exit. This is awesome, fast exit. We do not need to have escape pods, we just exit fast. So let's see what this button is doing. See, the button is... Oh, beautiful. Yeah, it is beautiful. Not gonna lie. So let's see. What was that? Was that our hand? No. Our so-called personal hangar works. Let's see what we have inside the box. And dress up nicely. Yeah, inventory still doesn't work. Oh, what a fucking bullshit. So what are we gonna dress on? Lightweight. What is this? Is this the gun we just melted? Is that what we see here? Melted items will be blocked. It's the only one that is blocked here. We don't have a tractor beam. We need a tractor beam. We only have pledged items or something. We want to get use. We want to use this ship, yeah, properly. Okay. Do we need anything else? All right, let's go. Check contracts. No. Do we need to log off? Might be that we lost the paint. Why are all the vehicles here? So the Railen. On the pad, store. Now we will log back in. We will be back soon.